I'm Diana DeRosa, and I'm speaking with Naomi Guttman-Bass, who lives in Israel and was the co-filmmaker of the documentary Unreined. Naomi, welcome. Can you give us a quick overview of that film? I know it's sort of a complicated film, but wow.
I will try. Thank you. Thank you for hosting me. Unreined reveals the amazing story of Nancy Zeitlin, who was originally American, came to Israel as a young girl and became a champion equestrian. Her professional life was horses, 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 but her personal life ranged over all the different sides of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and all the religious sides as well. She was a secular Jew and married out of her faith, got divorced, became a single mother, married an ultra-Orthodox Jew, divorced again, and had a passionate romance with a Palestinian Muslim. She spent 10 years in the Palestinian territory, going back and forth with her two young sons, crossing the war-torn borders with Israel, and established the first Palestinian international equestrian team. When that era ended, she returned back to Israel and had to restart her career, her equestrian career, and began to study law. I chose to do this movie because of my own love for horses and my own search for ways to reduce conflict and promote tolerance. And hey, with a heroine like Nancy and her amazing, true adventure story, who could resist?
I totally agree. It's really interesting to how you intertwined the whole Israeli, thing with the Palestinian and with the horses. Well, people watching this now, what do you want them to take away from it?
Well, since Unreined tells this inspiring story of Nancy Zeitlin against the background of the violent Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the secular religious issues that are tearing Israel apart today, she defied all the conventions but she was able to turn her enemies into friends. Her story shows that it's possible, in spite of the high fences. It's possible to learn to live together. Sometimes she cleared the fences, sometimes she crashed, but Nancy always returned to the saddle.
Wow. Clear the fences and crash. That's a great connection to this film. And I want to thank you again. And I am Diana DeRosa, reporting for the EQUUS Television Network at the Tryon International Film Festival.
Anything that could lower the level of hatred, anything that could lower the level of violence, to build any kind of bridge was a blessing. So for me, it was the equestrian community. For 10 years, I lived in two completely different worlds.
Gave Mother Teresa her prize, they should have put Nancy next to her because of being married to a Christian, being married to a Jew, and being married to a Muslim.
And after the Intifada started, it was viewed as a betrayal, just working with the Palestinians. For them, it was extremely difficult to keep working with me because they had to deal with Israel and the Israeli army as an enemy, but working with them in their midst, a Jewish Israeli woman who they admired and respected.
She's okay Israeli, but she's on peace, she's good, she's Palestinian.
This is the first time you put on a suit.
Yeah.
This kind of tension between the larger political aspect of the whole thing and was the personal side of this is what I want to do. And I felt that the world was my oyster, that together with Shimon Peres, I was going to bring in the new Middle East.